Hello, art adventurers. Andrew here, and welcome back to Armchair Art Share, your cozy corner for exploring the wonders of art history. Today, we're journeying deep into the ancient world to uncover the fascinating story behind Neo-Sumerian art, a powerful blend of devotion, order, and innovation. Get ready to see how this remarkable era used sculpture and architecture to rebuild a civilization and honor the gods. The Ur-3 period, roughly 2100 to 2000 BCE, followed the fall of the Akkadian Empire. In this era, the city arose again as a center of politics, religion, and art. Rulers like Ur-Nammu and Gudea rebuilt Sumerian traditions, reviving monumental architecture, careful record-keeping, and sculpture that radiated calm devotion. The most famous structure from this time is the Ziggurat of Ur, dedicated to Nana, the moon god. Imagine it gleaming under moonlight, massive terraces of mud brick climbing skyward, each level painted in vivid colors. It wasn't just a building. It was a sacred mountain, a link between earth and the heavens. Priests would ascend its stairways to perform rituals, offering prayers that connected the city to divine order. This ziggurat showed that architecture could be both engineering and theology. Meanwhile, in the city of Lagash, we meet Gudea, one of the era's most beloved rulers. He commissioned dozens of statues carved from diorite and incredibly hard stone to ensure they'd last forever. In these sculptures, Gudea sits or stands with hands clasped, eyes wide, and a calm, meditative expression. He's shown not as a warrior, but as a pious builder, holding plans for temples and dedicating them to the gods. Through these works, we see a shift from conquest to devotion, wisdom, and civic duty. The Stele of Ur-Nammu depicts the founder of the third dynasty of Ur, one of Mesopotamia's most powerful rulers. This relief shows Ur-Nammu presenting an offering to a seated deity, likely Nana, the moon god, symbolizing divine approval of his kingship. The artwork reflects the Neo-Sumerian revival of order, law, and devotion to the gods after a period of chaos. It also demonstrates the Sumerians' mastery of low-relief carving, balance, and symbolic representation of authority. Through such works, Ur-Nammu's rule is portrayed as both sacred and just, bridging heaven and earth. This period also brushes against biblical history. Shortly after the Ur-3 period, the story of Abraham begins. The Bible names his home as Ur. The Chaldeans often identified with this very city of Ur. So when we read that Abraham left his homeland to follow God's call, we can imagine him stepping away from the same grand ziggurat we see today, leaving one world of faith to begin another. The Neo-Sumerian period was a renaissance, a return to order, spirituality, and artistic precision after centuries of turmoil. Its art speaks of balance between humanity and divinity, tradition and innovation, earth and sky. From ziggurats that touch the moon to statues that still gaze toward eternity, this era reminds us that rebuilding can be just as creative as beginning. Thanks for joining me on this moonlit journey through ancient Ur. If you enjoyed exploring the art of Sumer's second golden age, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow art enthusiasts. Until next time, keep your thoughts curious and your mind creative. This is Andrew, signing off from Armchair Art Share.